Hey gang!
Hello!
We are going to talk about how to negotiate for cheaper tires.
It's all you, babe.
Because,
not my forte.
see, here's the thing. It's like when your wife is driving a vehicle that you have to go out and pray that God would wrap his angels of love around the tires.
Yeah. It's a little scary. Nice van,
but the tires were starting to wear down to the point of
fear.
We thought about putting bubble gum. I'm just kidding. And I've been at that point in my life before where I just would walk out to the vehicle and I'd look at it and I'd be like, Jesus is going to have to wrap some angels around these tires for me to go to work. Mm-hmm. And that's where her tires were. So we had need of 4 tires, but because of the restricting budget that we were in, I'm like, okay, we've got to find a way to only get 2 tires. I had called ahead and asked for a quote on 4 tires. The cheapest tires we could find. And over the phone, they gave me a quote of $396 for 4 tires. But you know how it works when you get there and you only ask for 2 tires, you don't get 2 tires at half the price of 4 tires. It just doesn't work. So here's what you do. You say, okay, look, I got a quote on the phone for a certain price. Can you please give me 2 tires at half that price? And they'll say, no, we can't do that. It doesn't work that way. You get the discount for 4, blah, blah, blah. And then just stand there and say, look, I can't do that price. What can you do? And then they'll start working their computer and they'll start looking through their system and they'll click and they'll go, how about this price? You go, no, that's not going to work. I know her thought right now. She's like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. So
I guess if I had to, maybe. But I'm glad I got this guy.
If you only have $200 budgeted and that's all that you have to get to that $200. And so 260 is not going to work. Mm-hmm. 240 is not going to work. 228 is not going to work. So you stand there and you work with the person until you can get them down to where your budget is. Yeah, we got a kid peeking out the door here. Go to bed. So you get your budget set. And you just go and you stand until you get it where. And this, I have to give this guy credit, and I thanked him a lot for his effort because he really worked to get it to where he needed to be. He scoured the computer to see what kind of discounts he could get on the tires, and he worked it all the way down. We went from 260 to 240 to 228 to 212, and I'm like, that's not gonna work. He's like, okay, look, my last offer is 208. I said, I'll do it. So I got like, what was that? $50 I got knocked off of those 2 tires. I didn't have the money. It wasn't even possible. That money didn't exist. So I was like, as soon as he nailed that down, I'm like, look, thank you so much. We are strapped. You know, this month is 2 tire month. It's just not possible to go any further than this. But you know, one of the guys walked past, one of the managers, and he heard me say, hey, look, I just want the bottom of the barrel tires you got. And the guy goes, do you have kids? And I'm like, yes, I do. He goes, are you sure about that? I'm like, look, it's like, hey, look, used tires would be better than the tires that are on this van right now. So yes. Bottom of the barrel, rubber. Don't let them guilt you into spending more money. Just get the tires to get your vehicle safe. The nice thing is Skye now doesn't have to drive down the road going.
It wasn't that bad, but
there was a vibration.
It was definitely noticeable when you got the new tires.
I mean, after you wear your tires down to the point where they're no longer balanced. You have to replace them.
Yes.
And it has been nice. It's like driving a new vehicle now. You just get in there and the wheel is just smooth. And you drive down the road and it's nice. And we couldn't have done it if I hadn't have stood there and negotiated it down to the cash that I had available for the tires.
Right.
So always be willing to negotiate. I know there's some places that don't negotiate, and if that's the case, go somewhere that will negotiate.
Right.
Okay? Do some research, spend some time calling some places, and find out before you go. And then if you're wind up in a pinch, because we were going to buy 4 tires, but we wound up in a serious pinch and had to only buy 2 tires.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I had to just negotiate until we got it down to where I had the cash to do it. I couldn't have done it for $212, but I could do it for $208.
Yeah.
That's how close and tight things get sometimes, and we understand that. So do your homework, do your research, and
Stand firm.
Stand firm. Take care. Bye.
Bye.